This video contains spoilers for the new Spidey movie, so this is your warning.
Hello everyone and welcome back to The Facts with JJJ. I'm Jacob.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Jake.
And today we're going to be talking about, well, the real JJJ. Us three have agreed on several occasions that Jameson is one of the best characters Marvel has to offer as a whole. He was introduced in the comic world very early on in Stan Lee's career and has appeared persistently in movies, shows, cartoons, comics, and even the brand new PS4 game. This says a lot about JJ as a character. It shows he is well loved and a good character as a whole, considering he has no powers and is not really a main character in any kind of storyline. For him to stick around this long must mean something.
As you will already know from watching Spiderman Far From Home, J.K. Simmons has returned to the role of J Jonah Jameson in the MCU. Although they could have definitely invested in a wig for the character, we are all over the moon by his return. This will have a huge impact in Phase 4 and the rest of the MCU going forwards.
I think all Marvel fans can agree that he played the character perfectly in the original trilogy and really can't be replaced. However, we've been thinking and we've come up with two other actors that we think could have made a perfect Jameson in the MCU.
Just before we get into our top picks, however, we're just going to replay the scene from Spider-Man Far From Home to either show you the scene if you haven't seen it, or just to remind you of what it was before. You can skip ahead if you like, but I'd recommend watching it because it is one of the coolest scenes in the whole film.
There you have it, folks. Conclusive proof that Spider-Man was responsible for the brutal murder of Mysterio, an interdimensional warrior who gave his life to protect our planet and who will no doubt go down in history as the greatest superhero of all time.
Now that you've been reminded of the mid-credit scene from Spider-Man Far From Home, let's jump straight into our picks. Our first actor is the one and only Ice Cube. Ice Cube has proved to be a force to be reckoned with in the acting world, appearing in films from Ride Along all the way to The Book of Life. But his work as Captain Dixon in the Jump Street films is what really sells him as the head of the Daily Bugle. He plays the character of a hard-headed boss very well, which makes him perfect for playing the loudmouth know-it-all who constantly bosses around Peter Parker. Anyone who's seen the Jump Street films will know exactly what we mean about him being an excellent JJJ. In fact, all you have to do is watch one Ice Cube film and you'll be able to see his cocky attitude, which makes him a perfect Daily Bugle manager. Not only would he fit the role perfectly, but having a black actor playing a traditionally white character would help Marvel on their ongoing quest to diversify the MCU.
Our second choice, and our favourite by far, is Michael Cudlitz. He is most famous for playing Abraham in The Walking Dead. Abraham is an arrogant soldier who tore through endless supplies of cigars, much like Jameson. During his time in The Walking Dead, he displayed emotions such as anger, a trait that he shares with JJJ, while also remaining a lovable character. With a good hair, makeup and costume team behind him, Cudlitz could pull off the classic JJJ look. All this leads to the obvious choice of Michael playing a perfect Jameson in the MCU.
So those are our top two picks to play JJJ, but of course we love Simmons in the role and can't wait to see more of what he has to offer in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Please feel free to share your opinions on our picks and leave your own choices in the comments down below. We would really appreciate it if you like and subscribe to our channel and tune in next time on Just the Facts with JJJ.